It was quite challenging when someone asked me where I'm from. Should I tell them where I was born, where my family is from, or where I spend my most time at? To answer this question, I briefly tell them my life story. It's more like moving story. I was born in Orange County, LA, California, then moved back to South Korea, Daegu, where my parents' home. I spent a few years in China too, but it's more like a fun fact rather than my origin. I graduated from middle school in Virginia, attended high school in Missouri, and got my high school diploma and my driver's license in Georgia. Now I am close to graduating college in Kentucky. Overall, I spent half of my life in Daegu and the other half in US. I'm halfway between international and domestic student, and it feels like a disadvantage sometimes. I am pursuing my career in United States, but I do not have a stable settlement here. If semester is over, I have no choice but to get on my expensive airplane to go back to Korea, where my mom's house at. Fortunately, Daegu was famous for its fabric industry and its pursuit of eco-friendly materials. This influenced my interest in fashion and led to my ultimate decision of choosing fiber as my major. I wanted to build an airplane made from my previous fiber work, which represent my portfolio, implicating that I'm using my portfolio to travel around without knowing my final destination. I started to build the body of the airplane with the same ratio of Boeing 777 300ER. I simply liked the number 7, but it was more like the airplane that I'm familiar with. I used a wooden stick, a zip tie, and used box, which were more likely shipped from the plane as well. A similar process was taken to the wings, connecting through the center body of the airplane. I added more material to secure the airplane and added my history of the weaving. After finishing with the airplane, I started to build the hand with the same ratio of my own two hands, like how I built the airplane. Then I weaved the skin of the hand and applied with detail of fingernail. Fabric isn't the best material for the airplane, for sure. It tells people that my portfolio isn't stable and fragile, especially it is getting harder to find an art related job I want. Once I thought art was all about the creativity and freedom, but in order to preserve the creativity, there are countless practices and grinds. The one hand above the plane tries to control my own destination, but at the same time, the other hand anxiously hovers under the airplane, worried about the plane crash. I can see some yarns falling apart from hands and airplane to emphasize the imperfection of myself and my art career. I want you to pick up the ticket from the pedestal, maybe write your name and your destination. I am leaving Kentucky on May 7th to go back to Korea. For now, what are you going to do on that day? Or where do you want to go? I hope my next flight ticket I can write where I want to go instead of where I need to go. Thank you for flying with me today. I hope you enjoy your flight. Hope I see you again.